Identifying subject. Identifying subject. Murakumo unit activating. Verifying subject. Identify yourself. Deploying pedals.
Well, that toy just tried to kill me. Speaking of animated toys, in 1995, November 22nd, 1 year after my birth, the animated movie Toy Story from the Pixar company was released. Toy Story was the first ever fully computer animated movie of all to be ever be made. There was CG work done in movies in the past, but never over an hour long work. Toy Story, being the first ever 3D animated movie, set the trend for movies like A Bug's Life, Finding Nemo, Frozen, Tangled. All these movies that we come to love today, we kind of take for granted. But Toy Story was the one that started them all. Toy Story also was the first ever film by animation studio Pixar, who's brought us, as aforementioned, the Toy Story trilogy, soon to be quadrilogy, Finding Nemo and Finding Dory, soon to be, the movie Brave, Up. Without them, we would never have gotten the animation studio Pixar. They would have not been able to have brought us all these movies we come to love, especially now that we've grown up with them literally year by year since we were born, or bi-yearly sometimes. But we were able to grow up with these simply because Toy Story was the first one and set precedent amongst all other CG 3D animated movies were made because people loved it. Ironically enough, Toy Story 1 and 2 are one of the few movies to have a perfect 100 rating on Rotten Tomatoes. Little known trivia. The whole franchise, on a third note, the whole franchise as a whole is really amazing in some lights because despite being an animated movie series for kids, no less, it has grossed nearly $2 billion from movie tickets alone. Granted, that includes 3D re-releases, but that alone has made it one of the most lucrative movie franchises of all times, which is an amazing thing. It was a movie that changed the future of movies as we know it, and it continues to do so even today. So that is why I did Toy Story 1, because it came out on the year of my birth. On the day of my birth, 1 year later, November 22nd. So, yeah, pretty interesting bit of trivia I find. So, I hope you enjoyed this and have a good one.